Greetings, Cybers. It's Kuro back with more Reverse 1999. Where we last left off, we finally finished the story of the death of the Remake Cup. And what a story it was. I kind of liked it a little bit.
It's so nice to meet you. I've been waiting for so long.
It gave off the whole Phantom Thief feeling to it, which I enjoyed. And look who's got a banner up on the game now. Pickles! I'll be honest, I tried pulling for him already. No luck so far. I did manage to pull, who's this character again? What's her name? Baby Blue, I think. Yeah, her name was Baby Blue. Yeah, here. See, he seems to work as a debuff character. Yeah, debuff and control. I really don't know how he works. Here's our ultimate, which deals 250% mental damage to all enemies, and if target is in stats down, negative status, or control statuses, it inflicts Nightmare for 1 round, which makes them not able to act and dispels the effect after taking any attack. Then there's her debuff, which lowers the damage they deal and increases the damage they take. And then her regular attack deals 200% mental damage at higher levels. When you melt the cards, they deal more mental damage, but also decreased mental defense for a certain amount of rounds. She's definitely someone to have if you want to deal with tough enemies.
Try my new inventions.
But for now, let's finally get into the 3rd chapter. Nouvelles et textes pour Rien. I think that's French. I don't know. I took French in high school, but I don't remember any of it. Hands up and answer the question. A delicate badge will be given to the best student. It sounds like we're going to the Institute. Chapter 3. Part 1. Chaldea Oracles. Chaldea? Hold on, we talking about Fate Grand Order in here or something?
What arcanists regard to be more important is the knowledge from another pathway, which is often known as Gnosis. Compared with mankind's knowledge gained from reasoning, what are the features of Gnosis?
Gnosis? Are we getting against an impact now?
Sonetto?
Miss, the features of Gnosis are 1. It cannot be verified by an independent third party, and 2. It is impossible to be comprehended through reasoning.
Oh, baby Sonetto. It's cute.
Exactly. And that's also one of the reasons that the knowledge of the study of Arcanum is hard to be accepted by the academic world. The academic research is required to be open to the public and can pass the independent tests. But the unpredictability of Arcanum will lead to the arcane researches to methodological agnosticism. Thus, all the trainings and the scientific stabilizing appliances that the school provided for you is to overcome the instability of your arcane skill, in order to ensure the peace and stability of the human world.
I didn't understand a look at that.
May the peace be with us.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not in school anymore. My brain cannot keep up with all that.
Oh, j'ai presque été assez rapide pour répondre à cette question. Comment elle a pu être aussi rapide?
That's definitely French.
Next question. After the fall of the Roman Empire, the number of arcanists, along with the related literature, have reduced correspondingly. Who can tell us the history of that time in brief?
Miss! Miss, I know this one.
Sonetto.
You have to go ahead and hand up first.
As the Roman Empire declined, some arcanists were tempted by the irrational side of their nature and applied magia naturalis in warfare and disputes over interests, which irritated the church and other powers of religion. At that time, people in Europe widely considered Arcanum to be the paganism that collaborates with the demons, hence the trials against arcanists.
Consider it to be paganism?
In response, arcanists struck back fiercely. However, due to their spontaneous character and the unpredictability of their whereabouts, their communication was unsuccessful during the fight. Both sides struggled in repeated battles. In the end, mankind, jointly led by both their religious and secular leaders, prevailed.
possible? C'est pas ce que m'a dit grand-père. Miss, she's wrong. I know the right answer.
All right, give it a try, Matilda.
Oh, that's Matilda.
For what I know, it wasn't Arcanus who started the war. The attack on Constantinople was waged by lordships in Western Europe to ransack the capital for resources and the literature of Arcanum. The nursery rhyme my grandpa sang for me tells me all about it. And long ago, Arcanists weren't called by this name. They were once gifted philosophers, diviners, or doctors, until they were put on the labels of pagans, freaks, and witches, and isolated by their people. They were entirely forgotten. The next time people saw them, they had this new name, Arcanists.
Definitely sounds like something humanity would do.
Inspiring. Do you remember its name?
Grandpa never told me that.
How about the melody? Could you present several lines for the class?
Let me think. It was like, that's not it. That's weird. I can't remember it.
Ha ha! Don't remember a thing, but still feel confident enough to answer the question. Shame on you, little thing.
I was even umming the rhyme last night. It's just
Sit down, please, Matilda. Sonetto is correct. Matilda, you have just transferred here. It may take you some time to get used to our curriculum. A rhyme can be used in studying folklore, but it's still different from a formal historical intelligence.
Personne m'écoute.
Class, please turn to the last question of the test. After the Ottoman Empire seized control over Constantinople, Georgius Gemistos, a member of our Charon commune, also an arcanist and philosopher of the Roman Empire, traveled to Florence. He brought one classical literature of ancient theurgy into the city, which sparked discussion and later brought about the annual humanist gathering, the Chaldea Conference, where the study of Arcanum was debated over its use for mankind development. Who knows the name of his work brought by Gemistos?
Miss! Me!
Miss, please! I know this one! I do know!
Her eyes fall on the desk next to Sonetto. There's a sword wall made of books on the desktop.
Vertin, do you know the answer to this question?
Vertin.
Vertin?
The instructor walks down from the podium.
Vertin. She is absent again.
Miss! I know the answer! It is Chaldea Oracles!
I'm guessing our character wasn't very studious. Either that or they were busy with something important. Okay, first off...
No, you are not awake yet. You are still drowned in this mire of meditation. Sticky, swampy, and dark.
Is this my memory?
Memory. Good try. The logic you pride yourself on continues to serve you properly. It allows you to make some good deductions here, like a biologist analyzing the cause of a humpback appearing in a swamp. But the answer will disappoint you, unfortunately. This is just a dream, an illusion they shoveled into your head. These people are very familiar with using coercive power.
They are...
A group of people in gowns. Their gowns are made of white polyester and are over knee length. There are 7, namely number 1 to number 7.
I'm guessing they're doctors or researchers.
Probably only those odd number guys are here. Or maybe number 4 or 6 is also with them. Damn it, I don't care. What matters is that your classmate is among them. No, not the gentle and loyal one who always stands by your side. It is the other one. The one with indifferent outlines that makes her look like a refined machine. Let's skip her first name and only pay attention to her glorious family name. Like what most people did. Like sherry cask whiskeys to the alcoholic. Upman's cedar-aged Robusto Cameroons to smokers. And the Mesmers to the Arcanists.
What did they do?
Anything mystical. When they sit there and point at you with an iron stick, you'll pass out. When they put an iron ring around your neck, you'll feel burnt. You must be familiar with all these freaky tricks, because you are surrounded by freaky tricksters. Like that little girl who protects others with her glass-dipping pen, or that floating apple dancing in the air.
Sinetto and Mr. Apple.
The Mesmers know how to suffocate the flames of consciousness. They help you free fall internally to the bottom of the abyss, as you are now. It's really hard finding an Arcanist who can freely master such skill. As you know, scarcity causes tragedy. That was the start of her nightmare. When the child labor law was turned into a piece of wrinkled paper to wrap the sandwich. The young daughter of the Mesmer family was led to a room when she was 12. Before she stepped in, she had sensed the messy magnetic field on the other side of the door, thanks to her acute perception. Compared to humans, Arcanists are much more emotionally vulnerable. It won't take much to overwhelm them and force them to regress to animals.
Are they now?
The Mesmers are merciful and professional. They will never turn away any patient who comes to them for treatment. By then, you should realize the wrapping paper was never protecting the sandwich, but the hand. The mustard from an unknown bottle, the squeezed meatloaf, and rusty lettuce leaf. All were crushed and fell out from between the bread. Just like the chaotic noises and the raspy screaming that fill her ears. This filth contaminated the little girl's hands and corrupted the white polyester.
I'll be honest, I'm trying to understand what the guy is saying with these trails, but it's so hard for me to comprehend what he's describing.
It is indeed a good time for silence. Now you've noticed those exposed wounds on the machine, those marks from repeated washing and adjustments. Well, the traumata from childhood is usually hard to forget. Those memories are engraved in our heart and run through our veins. Eventually, they contaminate every single neuron with mucus snot. Since then, every inch of growth is an extension of pain. New bones will be eroded, and the condition can't be cured by cellular renewal. Both you and her are familiar with this. Okay, take your suitcase. Now it's time. Get lost.
I, for the life of me, couldn't understand a single mode of any of that. The Dream 1. It's black and sharp. It's hopping around. Tut. Let's see. Oh, dear. So we got a mineral, plant, and beast type. Oh, this one can heal, so I gotta take that one out quick. So we definitely need a beast type to handle the plant type. And we need the star to handle the mineral, and we need a mineral to handle the beast. Let's see. We have our beast type. We have Jeanette's handle the mineral.
Just as what's been practiced countless times.
And handle the maybe baby blue. I don't know. Or I'll put in Charlie.
Don't look at me! I'm not the one you saw on the wanted list!
Yeah, this work.
This trial is mine to judge.
Squeaking. It's mad. What's your wish, timekeeper? It would be great if I met you in your webble first. Mr. Carson, where are you? Does a critter talk that much? That's probably Sotheby.
An eye for an eye.
Probably.
My sword sharp. I believe in you.
A tooth for a tooth.
Let the show begin!
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Foolish!
Resistance is futile.
Annoying bugs.
Oh, no, you're not.
An eye for an eye.
My sword sharp.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Se peccarono su quest'ermo cole.
There we go.
Enough!
One last.
I believe in you. My sword sharp.
Let the show begin!
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee. Se peccarono su quest'ermo cole.
Done.
Ha! That's what you've got!
Huh?
Thorny and pure-blooded. Pebbles, frogs, the attic with stinky socks. They are just a teeny tiny part of the whole world. Part 2. Frog and Toffee. What is toffee anyway? I think it's like some kind of dessert, maybe? The last class is over. Students leave the classroom with their friends in groups.
Goodbye, miss.
Oh, there's Burton.
I will just take another route.
Sonato, come here. Is my book all still there? She didn't push it down, right?
She didn't.
She is nice. Unlike the bad potion instructor who turned my books into a puddle of mud. Oh, right. Guess what I found today? Here. Give me your hand. Look. The foreteller of the rain. The Hyla Arboreal.
It's a frog.
I caught it through the school's front gate. I even got stung by the electric fence when I took my hands back.
Why?
It keeps croaking in my pocket. Look, it's still raining outside.
Aren't you aware that you've been given a timeout, Miss Burton?
Huh?
I don't understand why you always skip classes. You know that we are not supposed to pay too much attention to affairs outside the school. Please, don't bring me these pebbles and frogs anymore. These are meaningless. We are born to die martyrs.
Why? Just because the student handbook says so?
That's right.
I don't like the handbook. It smells like those stinky socks in the attic. Sonato, aren't you really curious about what is outside the school? You were also in that parade outside the school before. The pebbles, the frogs, the attic with stinky socks. They're just a teeny tiny part of the whole world. I once met a girl who came to our school.
Please stop. These are very dangerous things.
So it's clear Burton really cares about what goes on outside, in the outside world, outside the school, and probably the institute. While Sonato wants to keep the status quo and not get in trouble, which is understandable. Who knew Burton was like this when they were younger? You could never tell how they act in the previous chapters.
The student handbook is protecting us. It is protecting us from harm and regrets.
What harm is it protecting you from? That's the thing.
As the instructors have told us, to live is to lose things around us until the day we lose life itself to death. That's why we should only focus on the supreme missions.
Until the day we lose life itself. To death.
Now it's coming, my lord. What?
Sit.
Don't forget my heartbeat. Oh.
Snyder. That came out of nowhere.
Failed.
That came out of nowhere. I didn't know what the hell that was.
Her dramatic segment has been reactivated. Increase the power, stabilize her psych cube. Try the next dream.
The artificial somnambulism therapy may not work on her, Mesmer.
You're here, Madam Z. All patients who have the symptoms of stress disorder need to receive treatments in the rehabilitation center. Her trauma level was assessed as a type 2. I needed to take responsibility for her health.
Miss Mesmer Jr. and Type N Z. So these must be the Mesmers that work in the medical field for the Institute.
Back in the year when she became the timekeeper, she didn't receive any treatment. I know her well. She has enough power in her to make it through.
I'm just following orders, madam. It is the committee's direct order to treat Vertin. If you have anything to say, convince the vice president first.
She hasn't had any food for days. Gave her a glucose injection. I have a meeting later, so if you would excuse me.
Madam Z takes her thermos cup and leaves the room. The ward becomes silent again. There are barely any other sounds except the light electrical buzzing.
I did expect you would have learned your lesson in such a long time. Timekeeper. No. I'm more used to calling you Vertin. I have changed. Have you? Are you still suffering from those pointless things?
She shakes her head. Her eyes shift onto the screen. The side cube amplitude is leaping in a repeated fixed pattern. Person doesn't give her a response. So is Vertin dreaming or going through memories? Moment of dissonance. An obvious sign of restlessness. A material for leveling up character resonate. Resonate unlocked. Tap here to explore the noises and riots in your mind.
Can I help you? Sorry, your visit was not in my plan.
Load book and ideas for improvement in power. Okay. Tap here to view the loaded ideas. Tap again to perceive it from a different angle. Tap here to quick load ideas. Fill the blanks in the brain to make it complete. Every idea has unique stats. Load in an idea in the brain to gain its stats. Tap on delete to clear all ideas. You can organize the ideas in the brain. Tap to rotate, drag out to cancel. Okay then. Your stats will be furtherly improved as you level up your resonance. The more you ponder, the more you gain. Resonate to level up ideas. Expand the capacity of the brain, level up the ideas, and obtain new ideas. Okay then. Wow. That's a lot to go. Well, we have multiple. Might as well handle them.
Greetings. Today your shirt matches the color of your eye.
Yeah, trying to comprehend this is going to take a while to figure out. But I guess you got more ways to improve the characters now, which is a good thing, really. Now what I unlock? Artificial somnambulism. Artificial somnambulism devices are now available to use. It's time for the Foundation's Arcane Ability Test. Please hold on, I need to confirm the test items again. Use of Arcane Skill, Reaction Speed, and Emergency Response. Alright. Items confirmed. Artificial Somnambulism device set. I will take you to the test area as soon as possible. Tap here to close your eyes. Please read the instruction carefully and pay extra attention on the highlighted sections. Artificial somnambulism details. Somnambulism allows one to reflect and test oneself, which means it's a great challenge to the most of all. Take the challenge to get clear drops and resonant materials. Somnambulism consists of multiple dreams, each of which tells a different story. Read the stories and clear the challenges to get stars. You will get rewards according to the total number of stars you've collected. You will get rewards according to the total number of stars you have collected. The more the challenge is cleared, the better the rewards. There are new rewards to win every week, and the reward progress will not be reset. Okay. Let's give it a try then. Special Training Ground Alpha. Check the details of each stage of the dream so that you know what's coming next. Many events are prowling in every corner of the dream. Tap on them to discover more. On the light gray floor under the walls scatter the logos of champagne-like color. The well-arranged stone pillars manifest the greatness of this building, while the cold, hard cement, bricks, and granite bring out order and obedience to this place. It must be a magnificent scene when it collapses. But will that really happen? I am not sure. I can't even tell if it's really built with cement, bricks, and granite. It's just somehow, I have a strange feeling since I arrived. It feels strangely familiar. That familiarity feels so natural and justifiable, like the smell of wheat when you cut the white bread, or the yellowed postcard found in the middle of a book. At this moment, a flash of inspiration strikes me, like a lightning flickering in the depths of my brain. I don't remember anything, but the familiarity is not just an illusion. I know that. Okay, here's the stage info. First thing to expect. Inside 1, level 5. Lots of students. Definitely looks like we're going to need beast type and plant type for this, mostly. Britain? What are you doing here? The training gets started. Come on, do what you're supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do. Here we go. Battles may take place in dreams. If you fight perfectly, you will complete the task with more stars and pass the test. Here shows the details of all enemies in this dream. Allied. The consequence of recklessness is danger. Moxie +1 for the first character to take action. Triggers up to 3 times per character. Okay then. So we gotta take that into account as well. So we definitely need plant and beast type characters here. I'll keep Daiken since it's a healer. I'll play Melania and...
Wait! Give me 10 more minutes.
Who else for plant type? Satsuki.
Group crime. Oh, no. It's nothing.
Defeat all enemies, clear the stage within 15 rounds. Okay then, let's try.
This trial is mine to judge. An eye for an eye.
Plan B.
Feel it, pain, and know with regret.
3, 2, 1, down.
That's one out.
I will do as asked. 私にお任せください。ゴー！えい！やー！ Planting. Time to admire the cherry blossom.
There.
A mice
Petrified.
The show's on, hounds.
Next way. Second way.
I will do as asked.
The show's on. Wait for 5 seconds.
Rabbit, rabbit.
Time waits for no one, even for a great food.
Right. And they're out. Ooh. Rod is still standing. How?
What a great season!
A tooth for a tooth.
Time to admire the cherry blossom.
That one's out.
Feel it pain and know with regret.
And we're done here.
Whew, that went smooth.
Exactly.
It's settled. My complete victory. As their standard ones fall to the dust, the delightful ringing from the outside defense declares my victory. Winner, Burton. Congratulations. The excellent performance has brought you in an undoubted victory. But we have nothing to say on that. You're the best graduate of the year, and I'll be more than willing to prepare an honorary certificate and a reference which is commensurate with your performance. But before that, you must complete a small final test for your graduation. Some rioters of the Manus has captured this building. Just show them what you've got. So that's what I'm supposed to do. For the well-being of mankind. Everything's always happy for the well-being of mankind, doesn't it? I'll come back to this another time. I want to focus on the main story right now. Let's see. First, timetable. A record of a day in Laplace or Laplace Rehabilitation Center. Try to enter 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. Patrol the lobby and the surrounding areas. 8:30 to 9:30. Reported for duty at the reception and received one visitor. Reciting the whole employee number. Can anyone actually do that? Not unless they got the brain of a supercomputer. I know I couldn't. 9:30 to 9:35. Then went breakfast. P.S. The nuts going today was a bit hard. 9:35 to 12:30 p.m. Reception time. Smile, Sandy, smile. 12:30 to 1:30. Lunchtime. Roast spinach with potato and roast pork chop. 1:30 to 2 p.m. Reception time. Never had a pork chop this small. 2 to 3 p.m. Reception time. Where on earth is the 12th issue of Weird Tales? Who would steal a stupid pulp magazine? Damn it. Somebody tell me the ending. 3 to 3:05. Reception time. Phew. Smile, Sandy. Smile. 3:05 to 4:05. Reception time. There seems to be an uproar in the other areas. I think I need to go to the bathroom. 4:05 to 4:10. Reception time. Okay. That was just 5 minutes? Seriously? 4:10 to 5:30 p.m. Reception time. Amanda should have reported for duty months earlier. She was late for unbelievably 45 minutes last time. 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Reception time. Great. She's late. For how much longer do I have to sit in this dump today? 6:30 to 7 p.m. Take a deep breath, Sandy, and smile. Only 30 minutes to go. 7:30 p.m. 13312 Apple. A healthy way to drink every hour. What happened here? 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Help deal with the fucking emergency. Somebody please lock those lunatics. They're running towards the corridor. Request to leave Sandy. Time 3 days. He's in mental trauma. Poor Sandy. Another dream. Attentive fresh screen. The round eye is blinking alone. You can hear the sounds it makes everywhere. Take it along. Oh, what? The chant of incantation echoes here. After a character casts a 3-star incantation, HP minus max HP times 25% for all enemies. Oh, wow. And we're dealing with spirits, so we need intellect. Meaning X, get in here.
Me? Did you find something?
As for side cubes, guessing target ultimate, which you have, so you'll need that. Might keep that again. I really haven't leveled any other intellect types, which I really should, because I have John Teeter and I have Mesmer Jr. for that, and Thor as well. I really should focus on leveling other characters of that alignment. The issue is Mesmer is only support, and John is only Dispel and Purify. I need a pure healer. And this one's a support. I need a healer. Until I do, I guess other elements will have to cover that role. Until I do. Because when it comes to turn-based games, it's always on my mind that you need to have a healer in these games, in turn-based games. It's always been like that for me. I guess I put tomato in.
Just as what's been
This
practiced.
trial is mine to judge.
Croaking. A frog? This large. 3-star incantation. It's gonna be well for me. Man, it's
I
stacked.
believe in you.
Huh.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Whoops. An accident. Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea. Hey, you will be sorry.
An eye for an eye.
My sword sharp.
A tooth for a tooth. The law is above all else.
Sempre caro mi fu quest'erba cole. I believe in you.
Wow.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Pitch. Easy job.
Depict the world I have never seen before. Each moment, now night.
There we go.
Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
It's alright.
Oh, damn it. Dyke's shield.
Just a reminder. Wow.
Atop the scale of justice.
Mind the machines on the ground. Bang. Whoops. An accident.
The law is above all else.
There we go.
Which matters more? Knowledge?
The green is yours from now on. Frog doll. A toy used to awaken the blurred memory about Puppy. It can be turned in as a task item in story trails. Hyla arborea. The petite ones that are good at jumping often hang around lakes or groves. They can always make it to under the leaves before the rain drops. That is how the students who paid attention at class locate where they are and catch them with their own hands. Curious. It is immoral to stalk others, and we all know that. Part 3. Stalky.
Hello, this is Soneto, the chief assistant of the Foundation's timekeeper. My employee number is SF38000000801102Y. Could you please register a visit to Ward 1525 for me?
You have got to have the memory capacity of a supercomputer to remember your employee number that long.
Please present your ID. Hold that crystal with your right hand until the color changes.
Oh, okay.
What is the shape of the sun? A sphere or a cube?
A sphere.
Which is edible? Rubber, cabbage, or carbuncle?
Cabbage.
Does the rain come down from the sky or the other way around?
Can be both.
You're good to go. Take these materials with you. The visitor guide is between the second and third page. Go in from the left, turn right twice, and take the lift. Keep walking and you will see the ward.
I'm sorry, left, turn right twice, take the left. Good word.
I see. Thank you. Is there anything else I should know?
Just leave the number out next time. Will you?
Huh?
The receptionist disappears once again behind the counter. Leave the number out next time. I'm guessing the ID number, because good lord, it
nurses
was too
seem
long.
busy here. The registration is also more rigorous than it was before. I wonder if this is because of the storm. Turn right again. But there's only one way, and it goes left. Did I miss any crossings?
Sonetta looks back over her shoulder. The saddle swiftly disappears around the corner. She's being followed.
What's that?
She goes to the corner. There's only a machine with a seeking console.
Maybe I'm seeing things.
The buildings of LaPlace Scientific Computing Center have been cleverly designed. A crossing is hidden in this corner.
So, here is the junction to the right.
Sonetta walks to the junction and disappears into the light. Behind her, one of the doors in the hallway opens. Asada follows her into the light. Footsteps, sometimes near, sometimes far. He follows Sonetta, speeding up. It speeds up, slowing down. It slows down as well. Well then, let's go faster and faster, until the shoes are about to be lifted out from the ground. And now, run!
Press every button here to buy some time. Who was that? Could be a disoriented patient, or a man a spy, or... I can't get away from them. And I will not bring danger to the timekeeper. I will catch this person.
The elevator stops at the 15th floor. It's rather empty and spacious here. One can only hear Sonetta's footsteps, aside from the ever-growing automatic broadcasts in the building.
The Rehabilitation Center is established to provide effective medical services and trainings to the patients for their bodily functions to be restored. This center is managed by Laplace Scientific Computing Center. If you have any special requirements or have encountered any suspicious persons, please move to the ground floor lobby for help. If you are distant from the lobby, please press the yellow button next to the fire hose cabinets. The security on your floor will come to assist shortly.
Footsteps appear again.
They're here. I don't see any cabinets. That's fine.
If no help or assistance has come to you in time, you may take action to defend yourself. A free wake-up procedure will be administered on any unresponsive persons, if any.
Well then.
Good. Just what I need. The sanitary trolley is parked at the next turn. I've left the biggest garbage bag on it.
She suddenly speeds up and quickly turns to the corner. The unknown follower becomes anxious and runs to the corner. Gotcha.
Who are you? Speak up. Why are you following me?
The follower refuses to respond. It clutches the bag to cover its face and tries desperately to escape.
Stop! You're not getting away.
The bag is struggling with all efforts. This is a battle of dignity. Sonetta feels it slipping away from her grasp, so she pulls out her wand.
Whoever you are, may the peace be with us.
And here we go. We need plant type. Okay then. That. Satsuki.
Group crime. No.
I really don't have a lot of leveled up plant types, do I? I need to fix that. But for now, a source for healing.
I got the whole jar of water.
And Eagle, or however this guy's name's pronounced. First thing to use support patrol.
Be prepared. I also got my enemies with me. In my
The enemy has extremely high mental defense, yet relatively low reality defense. Any ally who deals reality damage is recommended in this battle. Now you tell me. Reality damage, mental damage, reality damage. Like, now you tell me. I need reality defense for this fight. Reality damage, I mean. Okay, so focus on using that.
forward.
We only have one person here with reality damage.
Please target locked.
Like, I would love to have known this prior to picking my character.
No! It's gonna break!
I will do as fine. One rabbit, two rabbits. My apologies.
Oh, you deserve it!
This is making good time and dealing damage.
Forward! Made it feel mine! Please don't worry about me. Drink this every day.
What a great season!
Like a fountain!
Time to admire the cherry blossoms.
And you're done.
No gold wishes to me!
Matilda?
Is it over? That's great! Let's go back together.
That's who is following her. The new blood will restitute the gigantic body, making every effort to serve it. Part 4, New Blood.
Matilda? It's you? I'm sorry. I thought it was someone suspicious, so...
Matilda buries her face in her palms and shrugs her shoulders.
Matilda, are you alright?
Physically? Probably. Matilda gives Neto a push and steps back. Her face blushes.
Sonetto! Comment oses-tu? Attack the monitor student in primary defense and disturb the peace in public. You! As your classmate used to be, I'm obliged to stop you from making a scene here and disturbing the patients.
So that's the one that was sneaking around and stalking her from behind. How is she supposed to react?
I'm here to give you my warning.
She suddenly runs towards the other end of the hallway before Neto can possibly react to it and do something.
Please wait.
And she bumped into something.
Oh, isn't it the sonneteer? And our outstanding graduate. I thought it was some acute mania patient getting out, waiting for my fancy transcranial magnetic stimulation therapy.
You fancy what now?
Ça fait mal. Quoi? Sonneteer? How would I have anything to do with her? I'm Matilda Boaniche, the top 3 students in school, the monitor assistant, and the speaker of graceful French.
I wouldn't call it graceful.
None shall forget my name after making the acquaintance of me.
I didn't, but I guess no one will remember the 3rd place.
What? Go away! Go! Don't stand in my way!
Matilda, please take...
And Matilda runs away without looking back. Sonetto stands there with a handkerchief in her hand. She was about to give it to Matilda.
She just ran away like that. There's even garbage dust on her hair.
I didn't know she was the one following me. I shouldn't have acted in haste.
All right, get down to business. Sonetto, you are here visiting the timekeeper, right? Follow me.
Okay.
That really could have been handled better.
A little bird told me you went to visit Virgin. Is that right?
Yes.
How is she doing?
It's never a good sign when there's someone whose face is hidden is standing in front of a chessboard with their hands interlocked like that. It just gives mastermind vibes.
Just like the other patients. Unconscious.
Artificial somnambulism therapy shall be good for her. It's been 4 years since she became the timekeeper. She surely needs a break.
It's really been 4 years? Damn.
Yes, and I have no other opinion about this, Madam Vice President. I'm here for another issue.
Madam Z places a stack of files on the desk.
The proposal of additional manpower submitted by the House of Integratus. I have given it consideration. It's not worth a committee hearing.
Constantine.
Are you here to talk about dead plans?
Yes, because I have the exact opposite view. Verton's suitcase will not be affected by the storm, just like the buildings in our headquarters. Which means she will soon be able to form a team, indirectly controlled by the Foundation. I suggest putting her in command of an independent autonomous unit. With enough support, they should soon become another reliable force of the Foundation. And it also facilitates a relationship with Verton.
The people Verton brought back with her, who are they?
Arcanists who have stable personalities, good command over their arcane skills, and some social experiences.
Regulus and Sotheby, I'm guessing.
If you ask me, they are some pitiful exiles who lost everything in the storm.
You didn't put it like that.
So desperate, horrified, and overwhelmed, longing for something stable to hold on to. Verton is not here. Only the Foundation can give them what they want. But what can they give us in return? The innate arbitrariness of Arcanists, or questioning our beliefs of mankind's supremacy because they have nobler blood? Of course the Foundation needs new blood, especially those who are highly obedient and know the importance of order. That's why these poor refugees need no independent unit or autonomy. They need the guidance of disciplines. A teaching more comprehensive than what's been given to those naive children in school.
I see. What you want is a group of dumb puppets.
I'm always the optimist in the room. And you know that, Miss Z.
You say optimism, I hear oppression.
This won't be so much of a dead plan if one day they can prove they are not some dumb puppets.
That lady's just giving me all kinds of bad vibes, not gonna lie. Body's breaking down into pieces and tetrahedrons. Tetrahedrons? Yeah, tetrahedrons and cubes. Your head is a pretty octahedron. Why are we using math terms? Part 5, a deep sleep.
Du calme, maintenant. Du calme. Mais je n'ai suivi personne. Je me promenais simplement dans le couloir, comme d'habitude. C'est elle qui était mal intentionnée. C'est elle qui m'a sauté dessus. Je devais avoir l'air misérable quand je m'en suis sortie. Je voulais juste lui dire que je lui ai lu dans la dernière divination. Les amis qu'ils ont amenés sont peut-être en danger.
If you wanted to tell her that, maybe don't follow her suspiciously from behind everything. Like, seriously, just be upfront. You didn't even bother to try to call out for the girl, either. To let her know you were trying to look for her, either. You can't just put this on yourself, Matilda.
Et je ne sais pas quand Verta sera de nouveau consciente. C'était plus ou moins une personne remarquable. Sans compter que c'est la responsable de son étau maintenant. Mais je ne sais pas si je dois être en colère ou triste pour ça. Son étau doit être terriblement inquiet pour elle. Si seulement je pouvais aider. Mais ça fait longtemps qu'on se n'est pas vu. Ses cheveux ont poussé et sentent bon. Ah! Qu'est-ce que je viens de dire? Boucle-la! Tais-toi! Tu es Mathilda, la personne qui va battre les meilleurs de la classe!
She stops talking to herself and hears the sound of metals clattering near her. Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all. Then a wind. An ice-cold wind.
Skull.
A weary voice emerges behind her back. It is a man in a patient's gown.
Huh? Who are you?
Your skull is falling. I was picking it up for you.
What are you timber-chambering about? Are you a patient here? Where's your assigned care worker?
I saw it. I saw it all. Bodies breaking down into pieces. And tetrahedrons in cubes. Your head is a pretty octahedron. I can't let your octahedron fall to the ground too. Be careful with your ears.
The other steps back and moves away from the patient. She notices an iron collar on his neck, a common auxiliary apparatus in the rehabilitation center. There's a bunch of keys in his hand, with some red stains on the sharp ends. Oh lord, he heard somebody get those keys in there. Luckily, the emergency button in bright yellow is located a few meters away behind him. Matilda takes a deep breath.
Thanks for reminding me. I will take good care of myself. See? This is my orb. Come up. Touch it. What's its shape?
This is...
His fingers turn gray and pale, a sign of frostbite. He tightens his fingers around the keys, like holding many sharpened knives in his hand, and charges at her wildly.
I see you didn't learn your lesson then. You have wounded a caretaker and took the keys. I'm obliged to take you down. May the peace be with us.
And oh lord, 3 spirit types. Okay, clearly I need to bring in X.
Me? Did you find something?
And I'll bring Melania as well.
Wait. Give me 10 more minutes.
And Bloom Party for the healing.
Let us get to know each other.
I need to borrow that.
Nothing unexpected. For now.
Why are the keys moving? Mentally ill Ivan. Magnetic ring. Copper magnetic ring.
So that's your idea.
Wow.
I said hello.
Pitch. Easy job.
How welcoming.
Plan A.
Oh, not that one.
Huh.
Party planner.
Plan B.
There we go.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
I said hello. Where's the party star? Where is it? Party planner.
And a little.
Wow.
The story begins with a bad adult. He did this first, and bad at last. Great Break it, break it.
Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
Andy's down.
My apologies. Don't beat me. Huh. Wow.
So that's your idea.
Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
There we go.
I would like to express my deepest regret for the accidents.
The storm took our friend from us.
Snyder, probably.
In fact, we all knew this would have happened, but it took place too soon, caught us all off guard.
And there were only clothes left.
That's right. I've looked up the directory of Arcanists in the US in 1929. None of their family is on it. She was Greco's biological daughter. Schneider was a pseudonym. I haven't worked out the reason behind this, but she was indeed...
Sonetta looks confused and painful.
a human who casts arcane skills.
Right, Snyder could fight like an Arcanist, so how come Dusty wasn't one?
Thanks for sharing. It could help with my disease analysis.
Nesmith Jr. adds something to her report. She spins around on her swivel.
Timekeeper has been diagnosed with type 2 trauma. Do you know what that means?
I don't know much about psychology.
It means she had suffered the same traumatic experience repeatedly. Even so, she showed no behavioral or cognitive impairment. Back then, as we held her down and put the helmet on her, she even advised me in an extremely calm manner. I agree with your judgment, but it's just for this time. She was the bellwether of the breakaway incident after all. I'll say she's been well behaved this time.
Breakaway incident?
I thought Timekeeper is receiving treatment for her low spirit, but you said you held her down.
Oh, that's just another description of the method used for the same purpose. The aim was to ensure Vertin was unconscious and taken back. That's the direct order from the vice president of the committee, Constantine. The order from on high was given on the premise of rational thinking and consideration over pros and cons. You are not questioning the reasoning of mankind, are you?
I am not.
Sharing the same set of values is the reason I'd like to share these interesting details with you. Of course, if you were a pureblood human, I would appreciate you more.
She turns her swivel to the artificial somnambulism device.
Vertin's magnetic field always maintains a nuanced balance. She barely dreams proactively. So I have to deploy different dreams to search for the very first dream which reflects the source of her trauma.
How much longer is this therapy going to take, in your view?
However long it takes. As long as I receive a new order.
Sonata stands up furiously.
So none of these have been applied for the Timekeeper's well-being?
Yes. What's wrong with you, Sonetto?
I don't know. Sorry, I overreacted. I don't feel quite myself today. I can't tell what's wrong. Perhaps I ate something bad for breakfast.
Go back and rest if you're feeling unwell. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thank you. Please, take good care of the Timekeeper. I'll be on my way.
As Virginia watches her walk out of the room, there is confusion on her face. She adjusts her cufflinks subconsciously. Huh? The screen suddenly lights up. Particle groups start to flow on the screen. It is a dream initiated by the owner of the body.
Huh?
Is that not supposed to be happening? Oh no, what's happening to Virgin now? There's one this time. For the sleeper, wandering, being unaware of where this is. He has seen everything, but is still in the dream. Wake him up. Again with the spirit types, but now we got mineral and beast types now. So we need a star and a mineral type. I'll keep Balloon Party in. As for the stars, I'll put in Matilda.
Anyone else? Is she here?
What interesting accident will happen next?
Oh, let us search of Moxie to prepare you for combat. Plus 5 Moxie character enters battle. So we just start off with Moxie. Get rid of the fatigue. Close the window. Scrag throat that sings. I had to take the duty of your nurse. Okay then.
Just a reminder. Watch your steps.
See, I am able to see clearly.
There's the party star.
Find the machines on the ground. Bang.
Your fate is doomed.
The story begins with a battle dog who did this first. They fought at last. Party planner.
Huh.
Break it.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
And done.
It's time to say goodbye. Don't miss me.
Trapped in a natural dream, or an artificial one. It's almost sad. There are these bonuses here. There we go. So she mustered the courage and jumped high into the air. That was when the seed was planted in her heart. Part 6. Black Sheep Wall.
In 388 BC, standing in the garden paths of Athens, there was an academia of philosophers. 36 human ideologists presented that day were thinking about the ever-present old question, just as you are. What passes knowledge? What maintains the world's balance? Students, don't forget the exhortation from the philosophers.
Heritage, honor, rationality, responsibility.
The principal nods. He holds out his hands like a conductor.
This will be your lifelong pursuit.
May the peace be with us. May the peace be with mankind.
He's pleased with the responses.
Last year, 45% of our graduates were chosen to work in the St. Pavlov Foundation headquarters. A particular excellent student has even been accepted by the House of Integratus. The rest of the children, too, have become frontline investigators, staffs a foundation office in other countries, or professional soldiers dedicating themselves to the magnificent cause of mankind. For thousands of years, we have taken in countless young arcanists from workhouses and foundling hospitals, and have raised them to be outstanding students and morals in every industry. Soon, you will also be the backbone in preserving world order. And
Why'd he stop? There is one student standing out of the neat line of students. Verton, I'm guessing. She's in the wrong line, or say, she's never in any lines. Yep, that's Verton. Sandwiched in between two neat lines, she looks like a pipe organ stop has fallen out of place.
do you have any questions, Burton?
No?
Then why aren't you standing in the line?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see you clearly, since your speech was so wonderful.
The principal watches Verton walking quietly back in line.
Burton, you are the youngest child we've ever taken in. You were just a month old when you came to the school. And by now, you've spent almost 12 years in here. I'd like to hear your thoughts since you are the most unique child in the school. Whatever the question or opinion is, I will respond with an answer.
She stops.
Any question?
Oh dear.
Of course, as you wish.
What is the storm, sir?
Oh, wow. Piercing sound. Oh. What's this happen?
May I ask, how much further do we have to go?
What?
Till we get to the guardhouse.
What just happened? We're at some ceremony now. We're here? What? Someone keep me in the loop. What's going on with this game?
We're almost there. Don't worry.
Okay.
As your punishment, no dinner will be served tonight. You will stay here until tomorrow. Someone picks you up at noon.
Okay.
I won't ask you how you knew that word, but you have to promise that you won't mention it again.
What, the storm?
I promise.
Were they not supposed to know about it yet?
All right, here we are. This is not some friendly place. The arcane skills I taught you before may help. I hope you have paid close attention in that class.
The instructor gently pushes her back.
Get inside. Think carefully, or next time it won't be just confinement.
A damp, muddy room. Water keeps dropping onto the ground intermittently. The ground is covered by old footprints in disarray. Buzz, buzz. Something is wiggling in the dark.
This is... the Shamir one.
Under the dim light, these worms, less than 2 inches, are crawling across the ground towards here.
So cool.
Of course you would think so.
It's said that the Shamirs are marvelous creatures. Even King Solomon searched for them for years. They're incredible engravers, more skilled than the greatest craftsmen among humans. They can engrave on leaves, metal, and gemstones, build a sacred temple, or destroy a giant vessel. But now, they've become tools for punishing naughty kids.
Around Samir briskly calls up her calf, interrupting her thoughts. He starts to do his work.
Oh, it hurts. There are at least a few hundred Shamirs here, and they're all moving towards me. The instructor did teach 2 incantations to repel insects, but Shamirs are not any ordinary worm. They were in fact a kind of advanced critter. The elementary arcane skills won't work on them. Let alone there are no signs of my arcane abilities up till now. Maybe I'm not an arcanist at all.
The second Samir successfully landed on the moon. They are hard-working twins.
Ouch! Please don't bite me 2 times in a row. No, stop. I have to focus now. There must be a way I can think of.
We should find a safe spot first. Patting the Samirs off and looking around. The yellow wool blanket lies in the other corner of the room. No Samirs have ever approached there.
Hop to there first. Weird. Why no Shamirs here? These things sticking to my shoe are... oat brands.
Looking back at where she stood seconds ago, some grains are left scattered on the muddy ground. One can hardly see these with such dim lights.
I've jumped over here. The Shamirs just keep crawling towards the grains. Seems that they are not orientated by sounds. What matters to them is the grain. But I can't stay here forever. There are food in every corner. They will get here sooner or later.
Each on the leg. Since Samirs fall on the wool blanket, his first pats them off and hastily crawl away from the blanket. Others are still wandering by the edge of the wool blanket.
They can't do anything to this wool blanket.
Maybe it's the texture they can't stand or something.
Wool? Oh, so that's the case. The legend says that the way to store Shamir worms is to wrap them in wool and store them in a container made of lead. which means the wall of this room should be made of...
lead. Just picks up the wool blanket and wipes it on the wall. An off-white mark appears on the blanket. It's alloy, quickly forming a film on the surface. This has to be the lead carbonate.
This is poisonous to them. Well, to me as well.
Yeah. This is when a handkerchief comes in handy. It would make a good mask and a glove.
I have everything I need. Brains to lure them and walls to drive them away. The solutions are more than I expected. All right, let's move. Expel them to the corner.
Right. Inside level 10, I'll award us 4 things here. Left. Some mirrors, engravers, some mirrors. Yeah. Okay, we definitely need star and plant here. Charlie.
Don't look at me! I'm not the one you saw on the wanted list!
So we need star and plant.
Group crime. Oh no, it's nothing.
And Mr. Apple for healing. So I need more plants here. So swap out Matilda for the source, I guess.
I got the whole jar of water.
では、行ってきます。
Alright, that's it.
Let the show begin. Haha! Foolish! Ha!
Be careful, young man.
Flips. Reality defense minus 5%.
Oh, I can't agree more.
Let the show begin.
私にお任せください。
Extraction of the rain.
One out. Oh, there's another one.
Be careful, young man. Be careful, young man.
Yeah, all these stacks of eclipse are going to get on. Going to become a problem eventually.
Don't worry. Weightlessness only lasts a second.
I will do as asked.
The star falls towards the sun as the apple drops to the ground.
よしよし。 What a great season!
Oh, I can't agree more.
Time to admire the cherry blossom.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
One more left after these ones.
私にお任せください。
This shall be my only act.
Affirmative.
Alright, there's one more left of
Thy
that.
ending is destined.
Jeez, Charlie.
White, or say, all colors.
One more left.
I will do as asked. Take advantage of adversity.
One out. That one's almost done.
私にお任せください。
I can't agree
Let
more.
the show begin.
And done.
Is it over? That's great. Let's go back together.
With the city builder. Lead, ass, wool, and grain. One of these will work on them to some extent. Drive them away. Another with star here.
Anyone else? Is she here?
Time was in the mouth.
If you recall wall as a whole, when a character is attacked by enemies with a stronger flatus, HP minus maxi speed times 25%. Alright then. There are many of them, but they won't be a problem as long as you know the trick. Place the wall felt ahead. Stay in the corner for a while.
I know how to do it! Just tell me what to do! Hey! Witness me!
Be careful, young man.
Let the show begin.
Excellent.
Affirmative.
Ye provoked me.
That one out.
White? Or say, all colors?
See, don't tell me what to do. I know how to do it. Your fate is doomed.
And done.
The triumph of the wiseless souls for sure.
The tiny sound of gnawing is nowhere to be found. They have left, at least for now. There's not only darkness, hunger, silence, the dim light, and a little trouble. Aside from these elements, a standard guardhouse has to have two other things. Critters which are not too difficult for kids to handle, and tools for the kids to solve the problems. The interior of the guardhouse will be examined and evaluated regularly, and every week people will come to maintain the facilities and clean it up. However, some words in childish handwriting were left in the room. They are written on crumpled little notes or on the corner of the wall, look like hints, or were left there for reasons which are unidentifiable now. For some reason, these fragments of information were never completely erased in the frequent cleanings. I wonder why. Grease, starch, and meat. It's the fish and chips we all like. Part 7. Scottish.
Finally, get them all to the corner.
Yeah.
I'm a bit hungry. Oh, right. I'll check what this padlock is made of and see if it can be consumed by the Schmears.
Checks it under the lights. Very ordinary metal. It's just a common metal lock, which is with a bit of rust in the shackle.
I see. With plenty of food on the ground, Schmears won't notice the ironware hanging above. Time to try a brand new dish. You old gentleman.
Well done. Closes the door of the room and sneaks through the hallway. There's no light in here. There are two guardhouses on each side of the hallway. Pass by the rooms, and the front gate would be ahead. There's no lock on the gate.
Psst. Psst.
Huh? A gray-eyed boy pops his head up at the cell window.
Who are you?
I'm the Ring. I can catch anything with a toss. Look!
Throws on an iron hoop, which is the size of a finger ring. The ring rolls over and clogs up Burton's shoelaces.
So cool.
Huh, nice aim.
You can open these doors, can't you?
Yes.
Can you help me out of here? And I swear I will be at your service.
How?
Cast that special skill of yours and open this lock on my door.
And so you can leave without a backward glance?
Listen to you. I'm not going back in here again.
No way then. But if you don't come back, the instructor will give us a harsher punishment. I'm just sneaking out for food. I'll be back. What would you like to have?
Fish and chips. Some onion vinaigrette on the side if they have any.
No problem. I'll bring some mashed peas too.
Well, isn't C considerate? 3 hours later.
So you managed to control the Schmears and got out?
Yes. How about you? Any odd things in your room?
Nothing peculiar. Just some stinky rats. Didn't even take me long to take care of them.
Really? He shrugs his shoulders uncurrently and takes a good bite of the fish.
The staff canteen does serve some good fish and chips. What you have in the second canteen is not even close to it. Keep missing the dressings, and sometimes it's not even cod they fried. So, why are you here?
I said that word.
What word?
That word. I said at the pre-parade assembly.
Oh, you mean the S word? At the school assembly?
Yep.
Good for you. The big head is gonna be so pissed.
Big head? Does he mean the principal?
I don't understand. It was him who said that I can ask any questions that I want.
I guess he weren't expecting you to bring up the storm.
Where did you learn that word?
I heard it from the janitor of our dormitory. That was the last thing he said. I saw him being escorted outside the school gate and onto a truck. He screamed all along, "The storm is coming! The storm is coming!"
Yes, he wasn't supposed to mention it.
I said it again. Shoot.
Like, twice now.
Never mind. Keep going.
I asked many people, but none was bothered to answer. Uncle Morris said the janitor left the school at an inappropriate time and saw some inappropriate things, so he needed treat.
So I was right. The school is blocking the newsfeed.
What do you mean?
Look at this. I snuck this out from the staff office.
The world-changing storm. Truth covered by the Foundation.
The world-changing storm? Truth covered by the Foundation?
Yes. He wrote about a phenomenon called the storm, which will bring everybody endangered. Yet, the Foundation has stayed in silence about it. We are not allowed to say that word, and this is the evidence.
The newspaper has already become soft in the hand after all the foldings. Some of its printings have even become blurry.
It doesn't tell us exactly what the word is either.
I wonder
There's a
why.
line in bold at the end of the article. Welcome to Manus Vindictae. What's Manus Vindictae?
Dunno. Never heard of it.
Something has been printed on the back too. Let me see. Nor happiness, nor harmony, nor fame, nor pride, nor strength, nor skill in arms or arts. Shepherd those herds whom blindness makes tame.
Their eyes see not one light of bright stars. Man's past ways are shaded by their shame. Paeans are but admiration's mirror half.
Huh.
Tides running blind by their ever-be routine, staining that heaven with obscene calamity. When folly wrecks wit, where do stand we? Before a cruel whip, man who man would be must rule the empire of himself. In it, must be supreme, establishing his throne, on vanquished will, quelling the challenges. Of hopes and fears, being himself alone.
What did we just read? The night is quiet, yet disturbances are about to come out of the dark. Oh, what the hell?
What's going on? Great! The chips have brought in more rats! Vertin? Vertin! Do you have to drift off now? Come over and help!
Yeah, we're coming. To be continued. Oh, still going to fight, okay. These are the rats. You don't got mutant rats? Why? Okay, we need inside level 10. Star and mineral recommended. I'll take out until then putting some netto down.
Just as what's been practiced countless times.
We definitely need Star for the first round. And we need mineral more in the second. I think I want to say we're good with this setup, so yeah.
May the peace be with us. My sword sharp.
Let the show.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Illusion is nothing. Ye provoked me.
It's one out.
I believe in you.
Let the show begin.
Sempre caro mi su quest'erbo cole.
Foolish.
Mr. Apple?
Affirmative.
My sword sharp.
A ravishing rainbow.
Premio sereno intenso ad infinito.
Oh, I didn't even use that. It was already amped up.
Oh, affirmative.
This shall be my only act.
Don't worry. Weightlessness only lasts a second.
Thy ending is destined.
Star falls towards the sun as the apple drops to the ground.
Mr. Apple finishes
Which
them
matters
off.
more? Knowledge or strength?
Stuffed robber. It's always hard to resist the temptation of food. They know how good fists and chips taste. Defend the order. It's at level 5, we need mineral. One party
Let us get to know each.
and eternity.
Alright, just one thing. I will be home by 10 p.m. Anyone offer your seat to the senior?
Ugh. Protect the Oculi creation to reduce the enemy's Moxie so as to prevent their ultimate to cast. The abundance of Moxie is the foundation of great cost. When character enters the battle, starts every round with... Oh, God, okay. We need to take out that Oculus Stone. I think the rats have found themselves a helper. That's one word, helper. It's okay, I've got it. We need to focus our efforts on that then.
I believe in you.
That's your idea.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
I said hello.
Attacking it lowers their Moxie. Okay.
Party planner.
Take it easy. Handle it gently. Try for free. Try for free.
Lowers our Moxie too. Definitely need to take it.
That's your idea.
My sword sharp.
Take it easy.
Break it. Break it. Sempre caro mi su quest'erbo cole.
Come on. Keeping the enemy from attacking, but that's something.
I believe in you.
Handle it
My
gently.
sword sharp. I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
A little bit hot here.
Sempre caro mi su quest'erbo cole.
planner.
Take it easy. Handle it gently.
I said hello.
Down.
Try for free. Try for free.
There we go. They're out the way. Now we can focus on their rats.
Take it easy.
So that's your idea.
Handle it gently.
Party planner.
I believe in you.
Got that one.
I said hello.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Oh, don't be so hard.
So that's your idea.
My sword sharp. I believe in you.
Keep you from attacking.
I said hello.
So long lives this. And
Or just
this
finish you
gives
off.
power to
altogether.
thee. Regna sereno intenso ad infinito.
There we go.
I will pray for you. Sorry.
The smell is indeed tempting. It is indeed tempting. We're getting close to tonight's cutoff point, so I think now would be a good time to end things here for tonight. We're getting a bit of insight into Verton, which is really good, I gotta say. I got all these to claim here, so let's do that. Oops, didn't do that. Go, bit by bit. Collect 6 stars in total. Lesson tutorial notebook. Use your suitcase load 60 days each. Actually, let me clear at this point so I can unlock the next aesthetic thing, and then we're gonna call it a night. Oh lord, inside level 20. They fall like snowflakes, bringing with it terrible news and whispers of temptation. I don't know what element we need for this, so let me check my my characters here real quick. Inside level 20. We need to use Plan and Star a lot, so let's focus on them.
Two gentlemen walked into a fine brick building. Oh, Miss Timekeeper! My
And I need more dust.
What I will show you now is that through these little leather boots, the lights...
Part 8. Scattered pamphlets. Someone is at the door.
Madam Vice President.
Holding a chess piece of bishop in her hand, Constantine doesn't even bother to look up.
Come in.
Really engrossed in your
Here is the Mon State Department report.
Any news I shouldn't miss?
The mainstream media in Europe are on our side and have no extra coverage on the issue. In fact, as long as there is no tangible evidence, they won't act upon this rashly. The storm hasn't come to this area yet. For most of the people, what Manus Vindicti has said in their pamphlets are totally unfounded and ludicrous.
Constantine gets on her feet.
They have been making quite a scene here and there, as I heard.
Yes, residents nearby have all received their pamphlets. Even the SPDM has reported some cases.
Just what is Manus Vindicti?
Affected by the time reversion, our manpower and resources have become much less than before. It will take us a long time to complete a citywide air defense system.
Were these pamphlets airdropped?
Yes, most of them were.
Give me a visual of the aerial carriers of Manus Vindicti.
These are Aletias. Their sizes are about 4 to 6 feet, covered mostly in black. They have a similar appearance to manta rays and have good maneuverability and explosive power.
Jeez. They're like living drones, essentially?
Olidiao 04. This type of Olidiao has limited operation range and cannot take a long haul. They're too dependent on the water.
Indeed. According to our report, they usually leave after a 3-hour hovering every day.
Ms. Z, where do you see fit for this bishop?
I think you should go to B5.
Yes, I thought the same.
Did you really?
Adequate for low-altitude aerial reconnaissance surveys, but they are only found in the southern part of Cameroon and difficult to capture. It is a very rare arcane species. Sending this many Olidiaos on such short notice. I would presume Manus Vindicte has already established a command post somewhere nearby.
I don't see how this is helpful. As they said themselves, the storm is coming.
What do you say of this new command post of theirs? Like our headquarters, is a building that will not be affected by the storm.
Not affected?
They need to make sure that Olidias won't be affected by the storm.
I think you know what to do, Miss C.
Take over the initiative. Find their location.
Exactly. Send a scout squad to follow the Olidiaos, and get the others to search in the water catchment areas within 100 miles from here. We are going behind their front lines, just like this bishop.
I will forward this to the Secretary of the Army.
Make a copy to the Pax House as well.
Copy that. What about the school's air defense? There have been rumors in school. I'm worried the students might be affected.
Send Xeno's Air Force trainees to the school.
Affirmative. Olidias are crafty creatures. I will pick those who are equipped with field experience.
Constantine does not respond. She stares at the Black King on the board and broods.
We are leading ourselves into a death trap. We need someone to forecast the storm.
And how exactly would you go about doing that?
Finally got to let my baby S101V out for a ride. It feels right.
Whoa.
This is where they train those little lab rats? 5 canteens. Way better than that stupid Xeno.
Oi! Lilia! We don't have the signal yet! You must not take off! Get down here now!
Nobody cares, dude. There will always be a signal. Either you move your ass, or swallow my exhaust!
It's like the wind. Well, he's a fast one. It's a signal.
This is outrageous! For once I forgot my rabbit's foot and I got assigned to team up with her!
He looks at the lookout tower from a distance. Behind him, danger approaches, and yet he has no idea. Olidiaos, 2 of them, are charging towards him from his blind spots.
Andrew, heads down!
What?
As soon as Andrew lowers his head, Lilia's SEO-1B whips the Olidiaos' abdominals with a swift and clean cut.
Watch where you go! You're gonna slice my head off if I weren't quick enough!
Shut up and take your broom. See those dark bats there? Let's see who come back with more trophies. Loser, loser! Vodka coaster!
Oi! Hey! Wait up!
Oh boy, here we go. Beast and mineral. Good, some units I can actually work with here. Let him put in Dyke for healing.
Silence.
And Melania.
Wait! Give me 10 more minutes.
Ugh, these things are back. You gotta deal with those oculi. All damage taken is set to 1, cannot be healed. Primitive Olitao. Lethal talent, mass damage taken, 1 damage taken. So it takes more damage from single target attacks. Good to know. I'll have to have Dyke focus on that thing. Oh, they all have this talent. So in that mind, single target attacks are better suited. I think the one party has single target attacks. I know that's for certain. Eternity. He has one single target, but one mass attack. Daiko has number one target, so that's good. Melania has one target. Her ultimate's one target, but she has one mass attack. Lonnie is full of nothing but single targets, but her ultimate is a mass attack. I want to say we're good with this setup for now. So I guess let's focus on using single target for now.
May the peace be with us.
Mass damage taken. Reduce mass damage taken for the enemy. Any ally who deals one target damage is recommended in this battle. Attack the Acolyte Creation to reduce enemy's moxie so as to prevent the ultimate state. So now. Focus on using single targets.
Handy.
Got it.
A tooth for a tooth.
3, 2, 1, down.
Feel it pain and know with regret.
I believe in you.
Get a buff in. Buff that.
My sword sharp.
Plant haste.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee. Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
That's one out. There's one more to back it up.
The show's on, hounds. Handy.
An eye for an eye.
Time waits for no one, even for a great thief.
There we go.
3, 2, 1, down.
Feel it pain and know with regret.
That's alright.
Whoa, that hurt.
A tooth for a tooth.
I believe in you.
An eye for an eye. The law is above all
I
else.
believe in you. And this is an alien city.
Feel it pain and know with regret. Resistance is futile.
Depict the world I have never seen.
Actually, first off.
My sword sharp.
Just in case.
Depict the world I have never seen before.
A tooth for a tooth.
Lenia sereno intenso ad infinito. Each moment, now night.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
My sword sharp.
Wait for
An
5
eye
seconds.
for an eye.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Almost done.
Off thou go.
I believe in you.
Handy.
I can finish this.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
There we go.
That went smooth.
Exactly.
Then we unlocked another stage for the item grind. Oh, look at that trail, no time. And got this cleared this way. Clear third 11 now. Okay. We'll do that next time. It's really good that we're getting more lore into Burton, as well as seeing how the inner workings of the Foundation itself looks. And I'll be honest, I'm not really trusting Constantine all that much, to be perfectly honest. Ugh. Some things about this game is a little hard to comprehend, I'm not gonna lie. going to look more into the artificial somnambulism thing, because it's clearly something there I need to do to get my characters much stronger. We need to go into the resources. Now we got more stuff unlocked here. Got to take care of all that. That way we have more resources to level up our characters even better than we already did. But that's going to do it for tonight. I will catch you all Wednesday with Neverwinter. I'm going to get more into that MMO, because I do remember I did play it when I was like years ago. And I want to get better at it and understand its mechanics as well as get into the story for it. I will have the schedule up tomorrow. I already have it already set up, so I'll have it up early in the morning, tomorrow morning for you all. Until next time, stay safe and be well, Cybers.